What we say is that it's a difference between Wikidata and Wikitree. We don't say that Wikitree is correct or Wikidata is correct. We just say it's a difference. And we say that this person over here is the same person in Wikidata. And the person in Wikidata is maybe we can do like this. The problem with times from 1300 is that they don't use our time. And Wikitree can't display this. So here we say it's a different. It's 1000. This one seems to be less precise. And here we see it's 10 and 23. And then the question, is this Julian time or not? Then we look at the birth date. Oh, it's the same here. So if we move over here, and the sourcing in Wikidata, this is a young project, 4 years. If what I'm doing in the Swedish one, then you should have sources. Here they use at least this place. But as you see, it's not too many sources, so this is bad. Here you have a date, and then they say this is so they have Julian date here. And here they have that. So the correct way, now I'm logged in, but you don't have to be logged in. Then you will be logged with the IP number. So to change something is, if you change the date, you just go in here and set the date. If you can tell that it should be another calendar, you click there and you say it's Gregorian or Julian. So it's not more difficult than that. To do it correct, you can see if I have done things. We can also, we'll start looking at the if they normally have a lot of sources, but I don't know the quality. Here we have 23 sources, and they use 24.5, and they say this is it's not an online source. How does this refer to Wikitree? Here about. We have a 10th of August. So why do we believe it's the 10th of August then? I'm not a medieval historian, but I don't like that we don't say if it's Julian time or what. Here. 10th of August, 15th of August. But changing, if we should look at something I have done in Wikidata. I have done so much lately. Could do like this. We could go to This is nothing there. This is one of the better geological sources. So here we have Hugo Alfvén, he's a musician. So what I did here is that I added birth date. Sorry, I'm running in Swedish. Here, so I added birth date. Place of birth, place of date, date of birth. And then I added here as a source. That is, this is Dictionary of Natural Biography. The author is that I was retrieving it, and it's part of this band. So then if you look at the source, here you can see this person. This is in Swedish, sorry, band 01, and then you have the author down here, Henneberg. So that should be a good source, and the Swedish National Biography is 9,000 people that are thoroughly researched and checked. So what you do is you do add reference, and in this case we had a property. This could be difficult, but if you have an URL, you can add the URL, and then you add also a retrieve date. The date you retrieved it, and maybe you add a title. And then you do save. And then you go up and do save up here. So that's the process. But the problem here is and generally rely on second source. It is certain that there is a very small chance it was. And then the question is, another alternative is that you mark it as false. Then it's gone forever. False error. But it's not easy. I'm not a medieval genealogy person myself.